Morning students. So today we are going to see about another arthropod which is very common in our house, that is houseflies. So we are going to see about what is housefly and how the diseases are transmitting through houseflies. So it is very familiar. In every houses we can see these houseflies and how these houseflies have become nuisance. Because it caused transmission of diseases mainly by mechanical transmission, vomit, drop and defecation. A very one viral video was there in the video regarding how the houseflies are transmitting the infection from infection with the help of vomit drop and through defecation. The video I think most of you might have seen, otherwise you can go through YouTube and see this video. And once you see this video, you will not allow any of these houseflies to get into our food, because that much very such a video is such a way that we feel very bad and we feel very what to say very nuisance about this thing. So it is so such a, we should be very careful that houseflies we have to prevent this houseflies getting into our food or food products, because it is causing lot of diseases. So mainly these houseflies are transmitting diseases through mechanical transmission, vomit drop and through defecation. So what can be done to control these houseflies? First one is environmental control, mainly by storing garbage with lid, efficient collection and removal, provision of sanitary latrines, stopping open air defecation and general sanitation. So these are the various environmental control measures. Usually we are saying always see that garbage should be stored and also disposed in a proper way, otherwise it will cause a lot of chances for a lot of generation of this rodents and other rodent borne diseases. So even if we are storing these garbages at our home basket in our kitchen, see that always there must be a lid and it has to be always covered and kept, and it has to be properly disposed and removed also. And see that let's say sanitary latrines are being kept in all the houses, and see that it is cleaned and hygienically maintained. And there are still places in remote areas, still there are, especially in our state we don't have such open air defecation, but when we go to northern states, still there are places where the open air defecation is there. So that has to be stopped, which is the main cause of a generation of houseflies and leading to various other diseases. So and general sanitation is very important to control these houseflies. Next method to control the houseflies is by insecticide control, mainly with the help of residual spray. Same like mosquito control measures, we told about the spray spraying with the help of DDT and other insecticides can be used. And larvicides are also there. It is used for the treatment of fly breeding places, because these larvicides also ingest these larvae of these flies also. So in that way larvicides can be used. And next is fly paper. Sticky fly papers are useful to control these houseflies. It's like how the insects are getting caught in the spider net. Similarly, this fly paper, sticky fly paper is kept in the prevalent area of houseflies. So when the flies are around, it will get stuck in this fly paper and we could be able to control its prevalence. Next is protection against flies, mainly by screening of the house. So it is a very common thing, and for controlling all type of rodents, it is best to keep the windows and doors which is kept to be opened always screened and kept, so that majority of the rodent issues can be controlled. And general health education about sanitation and hygiene. Next is about chemical controls of arthropods. So generally what all can be done, chemical method to control these arthropods. First one is insecticide. Contact poisons, mainly natural pyrethrum, mineral oil, derris and nicotine are the natural poisons, or synthetic DDT, HCG, that is benzene hexachloride, malathion, pyrethrum. So these are the certain poisons. We told in the mosquito control measures like Paris green, how this stomach poison is causing the demolishment of these insects. Similarly, here these contact poisons like natural or synthetic poisons can be used to kill these insects. Stomach poisons like Paris green and sodium fluoride can be used. Fumigants like hydrogen cyanide, methyl bromide and sulfur dioxide can be used. And so frequent basis fumigation can be done. It is already being done from the panchayat. So similarly, it has to be, you have to inform respective from the specific community if there is a prevalent rodent issues. It has to be informed thereby from the panchayat. They will send the personals to do the fumigation in the prevalent areas. Okay, so this is about fly control measures. Next we are going to see about rodents. So mainly domestic rodents and wild rodents are there, and most of very common rodent which cause to be infectious for us is the rats. So rats are the main causative organism for various kind of diseases. So rodents and diseases. So mainly this bacterial, it is causing plague, salmonellosis. If it is viral, it is causing encephalitis and hemorrhagic fever. Rickettsial, that is scrub typhus and murine typhus. Parasitic, it is causing leishmaniasis and amoebiasis, and others are rat bite fever, leptospirosis, spirosis, ringworm. So these are the various type of diseases caused with the rodents and the organism that is being injected by these rodents. So how we can control these rodents and what are the different measures? So anti-rodent measures, first one is sanitation measures. So in all the aspect of rodents, we told about importance of sanitation and hygiene. So proper storage and disposal of the garbage is very important. So which is very, usually we see where there is a dumping of waste and waste products which is not disposed properly, there we can see rodents and other generation of waste and organisms causing diseases. So proper hygiene is very important. Proper storage of the foodstuff, construction of rat-proof building by proper screening, elimination of rat burrows. So rat burrows. So always observe the environment well and see that what is the cause for rodent generation, and it has to be banned off by proper cleaning and screening measures. Next is trapping. There is a trapping. So these are the trapping measures that can be used to kill these rats. Next is rodenticides, that is barium, carbonate and zinc sulfoxide is the rodenticide that can be kept in the food, and this food can be provided for the rat, and once this rat come in the night and have this food, next day the rat might have died. So in that way rodenticides can be used. Fumigation can be done, that is calcium cyanide, carbon disulfide and methyl bromide, and these rodenticides and all is very poison to human beings also. So see that always it has to be kept away from children and away from the common places. Fumigation can be done correctly with this following chemicals. Chemosterilant, it is a chemical that causes sterility, which is under research. We are not much use about this chemosterilants. Okay, so this is all about different types of rodents and rodent causing diseases. So next aspect we are going to see about zoonosis. What is zoonosis and how we are getting affected with the different types of zoonotic diseases. Another important, you can get it as a short note. So what is zoonosis? Those diseases and infections which are naturally transmitted between vertebrate animals and man is called as zoonosis. So any diseases and infections that is being transmitted from the animals, vertebrate animal through to the man, and that diseases are called as zoonosis. Zoonotic diseases may be due to viruses, bacteria, fungi, rickettsia and helminth. So these are the organisms that is causing the zoonotic diseases. Protozoa, arthropods and insects are the organisms which is transmitting these diseases. And zoonotic infections like brucellosis, rabies, TB, leptospirosis, hydatid diseases. So these are the infections caused by these organisms, that is brucellosis, rabies, TB, leptospirosis, hydatid diseases. About each diseases you are seeing, you will be learning in the next units about in detail about each diseases. Okay. So these are the list of zoonosis. Diseases in man mainly by bacterial infections through anthrax, brucellosis, plague and TB are the diseases caused by the bacterial infection. Viral infections are rabies, Japanese encephalitis,